Beloved soul, if you have been guided to these words today, know that there is a sacred reason for your arrival. Long before this moment, your spirit was already seeking a message that would bring comfort, understanding, and hope. I am Archangel Ariel, guardian of courage, divine manifestation, and spiritual strength, and I come now to speak to those who feel as though parts of their life have fallen apart. To those who feel uncertain about the future. To those who wonder why so much has changed. To those who have been trying to remain strong while carrying burdens no one else can see. Hear me now, beloved one, what feels broken is quietly being rebuilt. Many of you are looking at your life through the eyes of loss. You see the relationships that ended. The opportunities that disappeared. The plans that never unfolded as expected. The versions of yourself that seem forever gone. And because the human heart naturally mourns what it loses, you have concluded that something precious has been taken from you. Yet from the perspective of the soul, something very different is occurring. The old structure is being dismantled because it can no longer support the future that is waiting for you. Imagine a gardener preparing the earth for a new season. Before new growth appears, the old must be cleared away. Branches are trimmed. Soil is turned. Weeds are removed. To an observer unfamiliar with the process, it might appear destructive. Yet the gardener understands that what looks like loss is actually preparation. Beloved soul, your life is moving through a similar process. What appears to be falling apart may actually be making room for something far more aligned with your highest path. Many of you have been carrying a quiet sadness. Not always dramatic. Not always visible. But present. A feeling that something is missing. A feeling that life has changed in ways you did not expect. Some of you miss the person you used to be. Others miss dreams that never materialized. Some miss relationships that once brought comfort. Yet beloved one, grief is not proof that you are moving backward. Grief often accompanies growth because growth requires release. There are seasons when the soul outgrows its old identity. During these times, the familiar begins to feel uncomfortable. What once inspired you may no longer resonate. What once felt certain may now feel unclear. This can be unsettling because the mind prefers stability. Yet transformation rarely asks for permission. It arrives when the soul is ready, not when the personality feels comfortable. Beloved soul, many of you have spent too much time interpreting delays as failures. You believed that because something had not happened yet, it never would. You assumed that because progress was invisible, nothing was changing. Yet the most important transformations often occur beneath the surface. The caterpillar does not become a butterfly overnight. The seed does not become a tree in a single day. Nature itself teaches patience. Why should the evolution of the soul be any different? Some of you have been asking the universe for signs. You have prayed for reassurance. You have asked for confirmation that you are still on the right path. Let this message be one of those signs. The challenges you are experiencing are not evidence that you are abandoned. They are evidence that your life is being restructured around a higher truth. What no longer aligns with your soul's growth is gradually being removed. What supports your next chapter is gradually being attracted. There are relationships that have served their purpose. There are habits that no longer support your future. There are fears that have overstayed their welcome. There are beliefs that belong to an older version of yourself. The rebuilding process begins when these things are recognized and released. This does not happen all at once. It happens layer by layer, lesson by lesson, choice by choice. Beloved one, do not be discouraged by the fact that you cannot yet see the finished picture. When an artist creates a masterpiece, there are stages when the canvas appears incomplete. There are moments when the observer cannot understand what the artist is creating. Yet the artist continues because they can already see what does not yet exist. Likewise, the divine can already see the version of your life that is emerging beyond your current awareness. Humanity itself is moving through a time of reconstruction. Old systems are changing. Old assumptions are being challenged. Hidden truths are surfacing. Many souls are awakening to deeper levels of awareness. Sensitive individuals feel these shifts intensely because they are naturally connected to the collective field. If you have felt emotional, restless, reflective, or called toward change, trust those feelings. Your spirit is responding to a larger movement of consciousness. Many of you have underestimated how much strength you possess. You focus on the moments when you felt afraid. You focus on the times you doubted yourself. Yet heaven sees something different. Heaven sees the fact that you continued. Heaven sees the courage it took to keep moving when the path was uncertain. Heaven sees the resilience that carried you through every difficult chapter. The strength you admire in others already exists within you. Beloved soul, there is a future waiting for you that cannot be built upon the foundations of fear. It cannot be built upon self-doubt. It cannot be built upon the belief that you are unworthy. This is why the rebuilding process is occurring. Your soul is creating a stronger foundation. A foundation rooted in truth. A foundation rooted in self-worth. A foundation rooted in trust. There are blessings approaching that require a new version of you. A version that believes in possibilities. A version that honors intuition. A version that is willing to receive rather than constantly struggle. Every lesson you are experiencing now is helping create that version. One day you will look back on this season and realize that what felt like destruction was actually construction. What felt like loss was actually redirection. What felt like uncertainty was actually preparation. You will see how every ending created space. You will see how every challenge revealed hidden strengths. You will see how every delay contained wisdom. Beloved one, do not judge your life solely by what is visible today. Trust the unseen work taking place beneath the surface. Trust the healing that is unfolding. Trust the guidance that continues to lead you forward. Trust the divine architect who sees the completed design even while you see only fragments. I, Archangel Ariel, leave these words within your heart as a sacred reminder that nothing truly meant for your highest good is being taken away. What feels broken is quietly being rebuilt. What feels uncertain is gradually becoming clear. What feels lost is preparing to be transformed. Continue walking forward with faith, for the life your soul has been preparing for is closer than you realize.